Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's kick off a great month, folks. August 1st. Hard to believe. Pretty cool. Be impeccable with your word. Let go of self-judgment and blame. Being impeccable, you take responsibility for your actions, but you do not judge or blame yourself for anything. That's a hard one to wrap your head around. I don't get that one. Being impeccable, you take responsibility for your actions, but you do not judge or blame yourself for anything. God bless you. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials down 27, NASDAQ up 22, S&P's down 3.5, gold contract up $3.50, trading at $1,361 an ounce. Silver up 14 cents at $20.49 an ounce. Platinum up $9 at $1,157 an ounce. Copper flat at $2.18 a pound. Light sweet crude got toasted and roasted. Down $1.59, $40.02. Looks like light sweet crude's going to go after that swing point of 38 bucks. 10-year note down 10 ticks, 132.23. 30-year bond down a full point, 5 ticks, 173.09. Both the 10 and the 30-year bonds and notes pull back with lighter volume after going higher on Friday, folks. Bottom line, looks to me like the notes and the bonds want higher price again. Once again, higher price equals lower yield. King dollar. King dollar up 239 ticks, 95.73. Now, King dollar came down hard last Friday, had an expansion with volume. Jump back in the higher range today. I suspect it's going to be quite a kind of choppy, though. It's going to have to build some cause to get up into that higher price. Euro. The euro is trading at $1.11, and the yen is at 102. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Okay, so cash S&P today went to 2178.29. You got over the highs of the 20th of July, which is 2175.63. We did it with lighter volume. S&P failed on price, failed on volume. You know, if we go over to the SPY, we had an ABC structure on the way up that we were looking to finish for quite a while. Bottom line, I don't expect it's going to finish. That projection was 218.90. Right now, you're 216.94. Bottom line, same type of setup. Got to a higher high. Couldn't hold price. Now the kicker is going to be this. We're in window dressing today and tomorrow. Unusual that they couldn't hold price. We'll see if we get a downdraft tomorrow, and do we get an expansion with volume. That's the number. If you can get the downdraft, but without an expansion with volume, you can be right topside. NDX 100. NDX 100 is staying at its highs. The NDX 100 today closed out at 115.84. It looks like it was a bad tick up there, hitting it up at 118. But the bottom line is that we're at 115.84, which is 30 cents over the high. So that's saying yes, it can get higher. The composite. I suspect the composite and the NDX 100 are going to be turning with the market, folks. The composite is trading at 51.84, and it's going to have to close under 51. That's a higher high. That's saying it can go higher. That being said, I expect you to see both of them turn, whether it's tomorrow or the next day. The XLE. The XLE is basically saying quite a bit, folks. The XLE went downtown again today, 30 million shares. Huge volume blowout. The XLE, the oil market, that is the first sector that has turned lower with a vengeance, by the way. The oil market, just so you can wrap your head around that for a second, the oil market has been down for quite a bit, if going back 2 or 3 years. But just since June, it's down 22%. June 9th, it was 52 bucks. It's 39.99 right now. It's going after the swing point of 38.67, and more than likely we're going to see it down to 34.69, which is pretty intense, man. So you can expect a lot more volatility in that market, and what I do expect you're going to see is a lot more selling inside the oil and gas sector, which sucks down the S&P. Gold contract. What do we have with gold? Gold's still hanging tough. I do expect a turn here, but bottom line, it's not on the agenda yet. We're at 1360. We'll see whether it can handle the 1366. It didn't test the highs of Friday yet, so that was actually bullish for today because there wasn't enough volume. If it had tested the high of Friday today and closed under 1362, that would be bearish. Bottom line, didn't test it yet. I expect more than likely overnight we're going to see that test come in. The notes and the bonds. The notes and the bonds, folks, are projecting higher prices once again in the notes and the bonds, which is higher prices, lower yields. We came down $10 today inside the 10-year. We're at 132. The high of this 10-year is 134.07. Looks to me it's going to go right after it again. The 30-year bond, same type of setup. And in that correlation, bottom line, what was really unusual on Friday is that bonds breaking topside when, in fact, the market stayed up. What you had out here today is that you had a flat market, bonds pull back slightly. This correlation here, this 30-year, we're at 173.07. That wants 177.11. And, you start seeing bonds make a run for the highs once again. What that's going to be all about, that's all going to be about folks, bottom line, wanting their money back, and that's it, And remember something, folks, okay? If you're buying, whether it's, 10-year bonds, 30-year bonds, 20-year U.S. bonds, and you hold them till they expire, no problem. You're going to get what you need out of them, meaning you know exactly what the percentage rate is. If you are in a bond fund, that's when you got to really watch out. Bond funds are whole different animals. That's a word to the wise, believe me. We go take a look at the good old King Dollar. So King Dollar, this is the number on King Dollar. King Dollar did 11,000 contracts today, which is weak volume. Friday, we came down, and we came down on Friday. We came down with 35,000 contracts. Now, we were going into 66,000, but we got, and what we were going into, folks, was June 24th. The low of June 24th is 93.70. The high is 96. What King Dollar did today is get back inside the higher range, which is 93.37. So, we'll see whether it can get some juice and, make a run for these highs once again. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there. We'll be coming right back with some numbers for you, folks. Dow Industrials closed down 27. NASDAQ up 22. S&P's off 3.5. We're going to be right back.